Hi, I'm Phil, and I'm the founder and CEO of PMod Digital. And in this short presentation, I'd like to show you how you can land 10 to 15 more porcelain veneer patients each month consistently without any referrals or hope-based advertising campaigns that rarely ever work, and more likely than not, end up with you simply wasting your hard-earned cash. Now, you may have heard pictures like this before, but I want to explain how we're different. Firstly, we're not about the fancy, the frilly or the fluffy, so you can forget about likes or impressions or views and all that sort of stuff. We're all about intentional action, getting results and getting a return on your investment each month. We're about getting patients walking into your clinic ready to spend their money. Secondly, the highly qualified leads we deliver are quantifiable and accountable. Now, by that I mean that we can measure, track them, understand where they've come from and deliver them to you in real time so that you convert them into paying customers. And thirdly, we guarantee our results. So what do I mean by that? Well, it's simple. Our guarantee says if we don't deliver a particular number of highly qualified leads each month, then the work we do is free. It's as simple as that. Did you know that the already overcrowded cosmetic market space is forecast to grow from $33.6 billion in 2022 last year to a whopping $89 billion by 2030? That's a huge amount of growth. Now, with that amount of growth, you need to ask yourself the question, how will you stay ahead of the competition and continue to grow your business in 2023 and beyond? Now, we all know our daily lives are moving quicker than ever before in human history, but the marketing world is moving even quicker than that. And just to give you a little bit of a recap, take a look at this picture here. This is the faithful Commodore 64 that was built or released in 1984, and in 30 years we've gone from this amazing computer back then to this amazing iPhone in 2023, where everything is at our fingertips. Now, as the technology has evolved, so too has the marketing space, having gone from 150 marketing mediums in 10 years to over 8,000 today. And based on the hundreds of conversations we've had with business owners, the number one common theme that we're hearing is that business owners are overwhelmed and they just don't know where to start. Unfortunately, it's not going anywhere soon. The reality is, if you want your business to continue to grow, you need to use as many of the marketing platforms that are available to you. You also need to ensure that every dollar you spend on marketing counts. It's essential that you are focused and intentional with your marketing. Well, fortunately, we have the solution. Rather than flushing money down the toilet on random marketing that disappears into the technological abyss, the key is to reorient and drive your funds towards patient acquisition instead. So we've decided to stop chasing leads and start attracting clients with our patient acquisition system. Now, as a professional or business owner, no doubt you spent years training, learning, perhaps you still have a student loan hanging over your head, or you may have even reached the heights of entrepreneurship and you've risked hundreds of thousands of dollars sowing into your own practice. Well, we understand that that's one big burden to carry. And on top of that, you're expected to keep up with the fast-paced marketing space when you're focused on delivering exceptional client care. The reality is, if you want to stay ahead of the game, the only thing you can do is outsource your marketing if you want to be truly effective. But the outsourcing of marketing presents a whole new set of challenges and potential disappointments which you may have experienced in the past. So let's have a quick look at what other agencies are doing. Recent surveys found that most business owners either waste or misspend 50 to 90% of their budget on ineffective channels of marketing given to them by other agencies. And the reason this happens is because most agencies do very little, if any, strategizing, monitoring, analyzing and adjusting when spending business owners' money. Now, most agencies, they may reach broad audiences but not your target audience. They most likely will lock you into some type of contract or long-term contract even. They may lure you into some sort of deal of the week, and they generally take you away from your own business strategies. And more likely than not, they'll do what they've always done, and they'll get you spending for the sake of spending to make you feel good about doing the right thing for your business. Also, they typically fail to have call to actions on their marketing campaigns, which still blows our mind. And what we're seeing more and more is they're failing to adapt to the new consumer privacy laws, which is making marketing even harder to connect with clients today. So how are we different, I hear you ask? Well, our boutique agency does the complete opposite. We've developed an in-house system called the Emergency Action System, or our EA system, and it's all about patient acquisition. Because the marketing world is so fast-paced, our team have found if we treat the marketing world as an emergency, then the results are far more effective. So how does our EA system work? Well, it works in two parts. Part one, we have an interoperability multi-platform methodology. So in basic terms, it means we target specific client demographics that are most likely to desire your service based on all the data points available to us. Part two, once the prospects react to our calls to action and inquire about using you as their porcelain veneer provider, we send them directly to you in real time so that you can book them in and have your list moving towards the highest conversion rate possible. So no more flushing your money down the toilet at broad-based audiences unlikely to respond, as you can see here in these Facebook ads. There's no lock-in contract because we're all about results. There's no random special deals, but rather we have our EA methodology that we use. Our system aligns with your business strategy and we are constantly evolving with the marketplace. We're not doing what's always been done, and the results we bring will demonstrate that. We have multiple calls to action across our system. Our agencies all over the current privacy laws, not only for new patients, but just as importantly for our clients. That means we're very discreet and protective of all of our clients, which we believe is one of the many reasons why we're so successful. Essentially, we're bringing clients on demand. That's the simplest way of summing it up. We install and activate our two-step EA system, scoop up the leads, you book consultations and turn them into new patients. It's as easy as flicking a light switch on and off. Think of it as sewing $1 in and getting $5 back. Now, like I mentioned before, most agencies will lock you into some sort of contract first, so you end up spending money that doesn't contribute to your business. They might charge you a hefty retaining fee, which can be ridiculously expensive, again, not contributing to your marketing campaign. In our experience, and we think this is probably the most scariest bit, that agencies are using your money to test their campaigns because they've never run them before. And if they manage to fumble their way through getting a campaign up and running, they fall back into the same old methods of getting impressions, reaching broad-based audiences, getting likes, and at the end of the month they'll send you a detailed report that you can barely understand that shows you how many likes and impressions you've had, and you're left out of pocket of thousands of dollars without even a lead to book. So what do? Well, firstly, we eliminate the hope-based marketing element, which is a bad plan. Hope marketing is always bad. Our marketing is intentional and deliberate and targeted. Our EA system is utterly focused on new leads directly to you that you can book and convert. Besides cutting out the fluff and the irrelevant marketing, with our EA system, we can measure and track the dollars and cents so you can see exactly where your money is going and what rate of return you're getting each month. And because we're a results-based agency, we only take on partnerships if we already have existing campaigns that we know and work. Therefore, there's no testing period like other agencies. We're not using your money to test. We've already done that. Our results are guaranteed. It's super easy billing each month. You simply invest a flat fee to us to install our EA system and run our proven campaign. Additionally, we only work with one partner or one business partner per area. So it's important to get in quickly to secure your sort of partnership. And what we mean by that is only one partner between 20 and 50 mile radius of your area. That gives you the exclusive advantage over other businesses. Our system guarantees to deliver a minimum number of targeted, qualified porcelain veneer inquiries each month from your area. And they're people that fit the relevant demographic that are most likely to become new clients. There's no long-term lock-in contracts. You stay as long as you wish, as long as you want to grow your business, and you'll have the access to the full suite of tricks and tips our agency has to offer. And if we don't bring the results at any stage, you have our work for free. So we take on all the risk burden. There's no need for you to worry about that. All you need to do is focus on what you do best, and that's delivering your exceptional service. So with all that said, what are your options right now? Essentially, you have two options. Option one is you do nothing. You ignore this presentation, you take no action, and you stay exactly where you are doing what you've always done for the remainder of 2023 and beyond. Or option 2, if you're after monthly recurring revenue that's predictable and you can decide to take deliberate and intentional action. Take action and book your discovery call. See if your area is available so you can scale your business as much as you wish. So if this is something that interests you, click on the link below and book a discovery call to see if your 20 to 50 mile area is available based on our research. It's crucial to note that if your area is available and it gets snapped up by another business, you will miss out on this opportunity. It costs you nothing but 15 minutes of your time to have a discovery call. Click on the link below and book a time on the calendar invite. There's no obligation here. We'll have a chat. We'll see if your area is available. Do a little research, discuss if we're the right fit for one another and any other marketing problems that you might be facing within your business at the moment. You'll be speaking with me personally, so book your time and see if your area is available and how we can help you moving forward. I look forward to speaking with you soon.